This is pretty much just a continuation of a video I made yesterday on how to speed up adding properties to the collections in Upland. Yesterday I was doing everything manually. Today I'm going to be using a macro to help speed the process up. It's more or less just a proof of concept to just show that it can be done. This isn't like the final thing or anything. It's just showing that it can be done and how I did it. Obviously, if you really if you have like 5,000 properties, you'd probably interested in finding out how to speed up the process, because at the moment Upland doesn't have a search box in the collections windows. Right now I have no properties in this collection, and if I were to add properties here, I could just randomly add ones, but I really want the best ones, the most bang for my buck. So how do you find the best properties is a good question. Yesterday Upland released an update to their optimizer. It's for paid members only. So if you're not a paid member of Upland, you won't be able to use this. But for those of us who are paid, if you go to the optimizer, run the optimizer, and then it will show you with red triangles, warning signs, that you have what it considers to be incorrect properties in each collection, in any collection, that you could replace, or that you need to replace. These are the ones that I need to insert. It doesn't show me the ones that are wrong. It just shows me the ones that are correct and the ones that I need to add. So yesterday when I ran this optimizer, I had 5 properties in City Pro, and 2 of them were incorrect. I needed to replace the 2 that were wrong with these 2. But today, as you can see, I have actually removed all of the properties from it, just to show you how this is done. So City Pro, no properties in the collection, and now I'm going to add them. And the idea here is to find those 5 properties as fast as I can. I'm going to actually do it a little slower than I possibly could, but I don't want it to make any mistakes, so I've slowed it down just a little bit. And I'll show you how that works a little bit later too. So in Upland, if you click on the property title, it will copy it to the clipboard. And then if you go back to Upland, it will allow you, or your browser allows you to find text on a page. And this, even though you can't click it, it is text. Sorry, I didn't want to go there. It looks like an image, but it's actually text. I can't select the text at all, but it is text. So the browser is able to search for, let's say, Youngdale in this list, and that's what I'm having it do. So the Finder window, I'm just going to bring that up now. And by the way, the Finder window doesn't appear where I've shown it on the screen here. This is just an overlay in Open Broadcast Studio. I have moved the Finder window so it's within the range of the window. But that's just a minor thing. So anyways, I'm going to click in the Finder window, paste what I just copied from Upland. I'm going to delete the address, sorry, the city part of the address and the comma. And the reason I'm doing that is because the city actually shows up on a second line in the entry. It's not as it shows in the Finder window, and the comma isn't there either. So if it were to search for the entire thing, it won't find it. So I'm looking for 465 Martin Lane. Now if I press enter and then move the focus of the window to the City Pro collection, I don't click in there, I'm just hovering there, and then I press F3, which is my hotkey to activate the macro. You'll see the list start to scroll up very quickly, And then when it finds 465 Martin Lane, it's going to highlight, the browser will highlight it orange. And the macro is looking for orange at all times in this window. So once it finds orange, it stops scrolling and then jumps to the tap to fill button, clicks it, and then stops. So what you should see is the window start to scroll up. It'll find the entry for 465 Martin Lane, highlight it orange, add it to the list, and then stop. So this button should turn purple fairly quickly. You'll see how quickly in a minute. So I'm just gonna reset this, press F3. And there it is. So now this is purple. So that's the first one. I'm gonna go back to UPX land. Click on the second one, Devonshire. It's copied to the clipboard. I'm coming back to the find window and I'm going to enter that there. I'm going to remove the city part of the entry and then press enter and then move the focus back to the window. Oops, sorry, I have to move this back to the top of the list. I'm only searching from the top down. I'm not searching, from the middle out, I guess you would say. The macro, the way I've set up at the moment, only searches down. So I would have to move the macro or move the window back up to the top after every search. And again, this is just a proof of concept. It's not meant to be the final macro. You could get much more complicated than this. So Devonshire is the next one we're looking for. Move the focus back to the City Pro window, press F3 to start the macro running. And there it is. And now I've got 2 in the list. So back up to the top. Now I've got 2 clicked in. Going back to Optimizer in UPX land. Click the third one. It's now on the clipboard. Open the Finder window again. Remove city and the comma. Press enter. Move the focus. Press F3. There it is. It's added the third one. Oh, no it didn't. It must have missed the button. I may have actually accidentally moved the mouse. We'll try this again just to show you that it can find it again. So click here, press enter, move the focus, and now I'm not going to touch the mouse this time. Oops, something went wrong. Oh, it may actually be an Upland issue. Let's see what happens if I restart it. Yeah, it was an Upland issue. It had actually selected it, but Upland wasn't showing it. So 3 are done. Now let's do the 4th one. Back to UPX land. The 4th one is Olympic Boulevard. Copy it to the clipboard. Activate the find window. Paste it. Remove the city and the comma. Press enter. Move the focus to the window. Press F3. There it is. Now it's added to the list. Now we'll do the 5th one. So I'm going to go back to the optimizer. Select the last one. Go back to Upland, sorry. Move to the top of the list, paste it into the control window. Oops. Remove the city and the comma. Press enter, move the focus, press F3. And there it is. All 5 are done. So that's pretty quick and painless. It's even faster than what I was doing yesterday.